Hello and welcome back to my channel. Perplkiss is back with their title track BBB, or Bad Bitch Behavior. The album is called BXX, which I think is a play on BFF, but using the female chromosome. I think this album in general is supposed to be kind of not necessarily more personal, but about their friendship specifically. And they said that for this title track, they were going for something a little bit more hip. I think that we're going to get something different from Perplkiss. Not necessarily like boy group sounding exactly, but something different for sure. And yet on the album itself, we do have like the usual suspects. You've got your Chan song. Golan actually has a song that she has composed on, which is really, really cool. And then Swan wrote lyrics for this title track, which is also really, really cool. I was lucky enough to see them last year in Arizona, and they put on such a good show. They were so amazing. And what I think Chan has said about this song specifically and the concept for this album is kind of showing their style, how wild they are, and they are certainly wild as we've seen from a lot of their variety. And just if you've seen any clips from their live shows, their concerts, it was just tremendous. And I hope they do get to tour again at some point this year. And I hope that this album does really well for them, as Sweet Juice and Cabin Fever was just such a riding of the ship for me with them. I love that album, and that was one of the best releases of last year, so I'm very much looking forward to BBB here and the album itself. We're going to get to the album right after this over on Patreon and Fourth Wall, so please join me on there if you're interested in extra contents. Album reactions, variety shows, and live stages are over on there, and we've got plenty of them up for Perplkiss. So let's get to it. This is Perplkiss with Bad Bitch Behavior. One thing I'm disappointed at is that there doesn't seem to be an intro for this comeback, which they've always had an intro performance. There is an intro song, I think, called Crush, but they usually upload an intro performance a couple days prior, and there isn't one that I saw, at least. And the last one that they put out was my favorite of all time, and I was expecting for another banger, but maybe next time. Oh. Oh my god, this style. Oh, but they bring the melody. Oh my god, I'm loving the style of this music video, by the way. Jesus. Oh, this pre-chorus hits. Glitter gun. Oh my god, this MV is sick. This melody feels very classic though, like 50s vibes for some reason. I mean, they could do any genre. Oh, the choreography! Oh! Big bow behavior. Ooh. This song feels shorter than it is, but man, it was short and sweet. I was saying that I had tweeted this, that of course there are a lot of pre-releases these days, and I very much come around to that, of groups just putting out like 3 pre-releases for their comeback. Perplekiss didn't do it here, but one thing that they did do, along with Twice with their most recent comeback, that I'm not a huge fan of at all, is doing challenges and posting them like 3-4 days before the comeback. So I did catch a snippet, that's why I recognized it, of this chorus, because they posted it. And I wish that they didn't, but I didn't get spoiled too much, and I hope that's not something that continues, unfortunately. But the repetition on the chorus is something that usually I don't like, because I usually get sick of it, but I think they sell it so well here, and the repetition usually leads to it just kind of going in and there not being a lot of melody, but the pre-chorus gives us exactly that. I love how this song kind of is this like two-headed thing, to where you get all the attitude, but you still have the beautiful melodies and the Perplekiss vocals in here. Starting that off and just sounding unbelievable. Then leading in, I don't know if it was every time, but Dozy the second time sounded so great. And then Swan, of course, as always. But plenty of character and plenty of attitude throughout this performance. Really amazing. I want to check this out again. The styling, the outfits, we will talk about that too. They're insane. They're nuts. Chaein, my God, we're best friends now. Very close friends with all of them, of course. But yeah, let's see this again. Also, wait, before we start, let's just talk about budget stuff, because the thing with Sweet Juice is that the budget was pretty insane, honestly. That had to be the highest, you would say probably the highest budget of any Perplekiss music video. Zombie was I would say that it probably was. This one is definitely more on like a 7 level. 7. It's more kind of on that speed, but I think that it makes up for it so much in the personality that these girls have, and also the styling of the video and the editing of the video itself. The outfits are crazy for this.
I get change your life.
Balloon Fishnet, Yuki with all that going on. It's... come on, the way she comes in here. Oh. With the red hair. Ide. Gas him up. What the attitude from Son here? He's about to tag shit. Oh my God, they look amazing.
Have a bad behavior, bad behavior, bad behavior, bad behavior, bad taste, bad yum.
I mean, geez, they're putting on. I just love Chaein's tone here. She has a real just. Oh, I mean, these shots are amazing. The styling is so great.
I
wish we had lyrics. There are no captions. I just can't. God, she has such unique vocals. Everyone is so confident. I like the purple like cloud explosions too. This truly is something so very different in their discography.
behavior.
It shows that they're just like a mix of everything too. They're gonna give you the charisma and the attitude, but there are just so many little bits in here that just looks like they're having complete genuine fun and laughing, and it's just their personality is so unique. If you like Purple-Kiss, they're in a music sense, I implore you to look up their variety shows that they've been on. They're truly crazy. They're so much fun. So you see a lot of that personality in the video itself. Playing dead. Oh, and then they go in here with the choreography. How is Yuki shooting here? Look at her arch her back. Look at that. The heart cloud. Oh, that's tough. Oh my god, Chain is nuts. First of all, what does it say? Is it just their numbers? Is it supposed to be their numbers on the hopscotch? The freckles on Dozy. Oh, this is just so much fun. So they went in, they caused trouble and went crazy, and then they taped it up like nothing ever happened. Gosh, she's nuts. Oh, this song's just so much fun. Really, it's one of those things that, like, you can't even look too much into it. It's just a really good time. It's exactly what just pop and just K-pop in general should be for the most part. It puts you in a good mood, and this is something that is pretty unique, I think, so far to their discography, something quite like this, and I think they just excel at it continually, time and time again. This group is so unfairly underrated, and I'll really never understand exactly why. It's not like their title tracks are, well, I would say that their first title track, I'd say Ponsonia is a little bit maybe kind of out there that the mainstream might not grab onto it. Nerdy maybe a little bit as well, but Sweet Juice is so good. Zombie also very approachable, I think. Mem is their most popular, I would say, that had the biggest, and of course that is maybe your most standard kind of K-pop song that they've put out in terms of something more girl crush. But this also, I feel like, should just do really well. It's so much fun. And it's disappointing to see that they are so underrated and they deserve so much more love and many, many more fans. But I will continue to be that fan for sure. And I can't wait to get to this album. That's another thing. They put out amazing albums and their B-sides are always so good. They work on a lot of their own songs. These are the type of groups that people really should be rallying behind. And I hope that this comeback goes well for them. We're going to be checking out the album as well as live stages and other variety things that they'll be on over on Patreon and Fourth Wall. So I hope you join me on there. Let me know what you thought of Bad Bitch Behavior. I thought it was fantastic. They look incredible. The outfits, the styling, all of it. Loved it. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you guys so much. Subscribe if you are new. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Please, and leave a comment. And I'll see you next time.